Have you guys ever made one big pancake in the oven? It's so easy and it's great for entertaining. It's great for like weekends because it's super easy. And today I'm making an oven baked blueberry pancake. It's flour, 1 cup, 3 tablespoons of sugar. I have my oven preheating to 375 and I actually have my cast iron skillet in the oven getting hot because that's key to making this recipe work. So before you start doing anything, get your oven heating and get your skillet in the oven. 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. Pancakes have a pretty high ratio of baking powder because you want a lot of spring in them, and baking powder is where that leavening comes from. 1/2 teaspoon of coarse salt, and then just whisk all of those ingredients together. This is very similar to really any kind of pancake batter that you ever make. 1 large egg. The recipe itself is slightly smaller than most pancake batters because you're going to fit it into one 10-inch skillet instead of making like multiple batches of 3-inch pancakes. Add 2 tablespoons of melted butter to your egg and then whisk it a little bit. And then I like to whisk these ingredients before I add them to milk so that the egg will break down, and then you can add it to 3/4 cup of milk. And then that all gets whisked into your dry ingredients. That's pancakes, you guys. It's as easy as that. So don't go out and buy pancake mix, okay? Please don't do that. You don't need to. It's so easy. We were having a conversation in the kitchen the other day about how many different kinds of flour each person in the kitchen had. And this is all-purpose flour, which is probably the one that most people had. Most people have between 2 and 3. I have like 6. That's how much baking I do at home, you guys. I love it. It's really out of control. Okay, that's mixed. Get your skillet out of the oven. All right, don't forget that this is hot. I generally keep myself informed by leaving my towel or pot holder, whatever it is, on there because you do not want to touch that pan handle. Believe me, it is so bad. This is 1 more tablespoon of butter. You add that to your skillet, swirl it all around, and then add the batter to the pan. As with regular pancake batter, there's still some lumps in here, and that's totally fine. It's better than overmixing it and getting it tough. Sprinkle the top with 1 cup of blueberries. Blueberry is obviously the classic, but go with any berry that you want. Raspberries are my particular favorite, just saying. Sprinkle with about a teaspoon, or maybe a little bit more, I'm gonna go with a tablespoon of granulated sugar, and then get it into the oven and bake it until it is set. That'll take about 25 minutes. Take the pancake out of the oven and let it sit for about 5 minutes. It'll set up a little bit, it'll cool off just slightly, and then sprinkle it with some confectioner's sugar. I mean, you don't have to, but don't you want to? I think you do. That makes it festive. And then it gets cut into wedges, and then you serve it. You can serve it with maple syrup. You can put a little butter on top if you want, but kind of cool, right? And it serves a crowd. And if you have more than 1 skillet, you can make a couple of these in different flavors. That would be cool, right? Or you could make one of these and like a Dutch baby, which is one of those big pancakes that sort of puffs up, and then you could serve this and that together. That would be fun, right? Oh, all the ideas. I can barely stand it. Drizzle with some maple syrup and then eat up. It's 1 big baked blueberry pancake. So good. Give it a try. If you like recipes like this and you want more, make sure to click like and subscribe because we have plenty more where this came from.